All right, baby boys. See what we got going on here. Dun, 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 dun. Make sure everybody can hear. See what's cracking. Mic check, mic check. Soaring like a horn church here. All right. Let's see what you got in the house. Dun. Mega Man, what's going on, Mega Man? Nice to see you in here. Dun, dun, dun. We got Rangy Kool-Aid, Mark G. What is up, people? What is up? Let me see what is going on. Make sure you guys are all in here before we get this whole thing started. All right, that's working. What up, Mr. Mob Nasty? Make sure you guys can hear me. Everything sounding good. Everything sounding kosher. Everything is what it is, Playboys. All right. That sounds good. Mike sounds good. What's up, Mike Ojeda? What's up, homeboy? All right, man. So before we get this one started here, you guys can hear me, right? Everything sounds good. Sounds fine. Sounds capiche. I hope so, man. I hope so. We'll get into Paco right now, man. But before I even get this thing started, man, I want to sit here. Give me a second. I want to sit here first of all before we even get started, right? I want to give my condolences, man. My condolences to my homie Little Loco's family, to his his father, his sisters, his brother-in-laws, his wife, his kids. We lost him, I believe it was this Friday night. I've known this gentleman since 1989, since he hit me up at Madison Junior High School, where I was from. You know, that was the lifestyle we lived. And but ever since then, you know, he's been working shit longer than I have. He's a family man. He was doing his thing, and unfortunately, we lost him. I put a post in my Instagram and my YouTube for a GoFund we got going for him. His daughter's also going through chemotherapy for the second time, so it's like one thing after another. That's my boy. His family is like my family. This is more than my homeboy. His family is like I said, man. We're familia. This is one of those guys that I've known for 30 years plus. He's known me. He knows my family. We all know each other very, very well. And I love the man. And unfortunately, he will no longer be on this earth. You know, when the time comes for us to go, we'll go see you too, Marcelino. We love you, homeboy. One love to my homie Little Loco and his family, man. So that's that. And if you guys can help him out, any donations on this live, anything, I will sit there and match, and I'll double up. So any donations that come to the live, I will personally double up and give it to his family, man. So other than that, we love you, Marcelino. God bless, homie, you and your family. All right, guys. So now let's get into the show and see what we got, right? Oh yeah. Also, shout out to shit. Hold on, I'm getting a freeze here. I'm getting hot. I gotta get the AC. Yesenia birthday is coming up this weekend. Homie Rooster's old lady, wife, baby mama, whatever you want to call her. Happy birthday to you. Happy 30th, I believe it is. So that being said, now let's get this thing cracking, man. Okay, so what I got a problem with right now, man. This is what I have an issue with. I don't really hate a lot of things in this life, right? But there's this one thing that I do hate, man. And hate is a very strong word, right? But what I hate, especially now, and we'll talk about this in a minute, ever since the Fed or the EDD stopped giving unemployment checks, right? I noticed it on Tuesday, which was actually our Monday, right? The traffic has been going up, right? And what happens when the traffic goes up, you get this guy right here, man. You get this guy right here. This son of a bitch, man. Let me take that thing down real quick a little bit so you can see. This is the guy that gets in the fast lane and goes slower than anybody else. And I'm always in the fast lane. And I'm sick and tired of this asshole always going to the fast lane and going the speed limit or going lower. So if you're that guy doing that, this is what I got for you, man. I feel like getting a bazooka and blowing you out of the 101, homie. I feel like in a bazooka and blowing you off the 405, carnal. Every single time I'm going in the fast lane, you always get this way. And then what happens is, you try to pass him, right? And then you got a car a little bit in front of him, so you got a little bit of room to get in there, right? And you start going faster, and this son of a bitch starts going faster, not letting you in. And then you get behind him thinking, all right, now he's going to speed up. And then he slows down again, right? So then you go to the right again, you try to pass, and then he speeds it up. I don't know what it is, homie. I don't know if they're just sick in the head. I don't know if they're just there to make my world miserable and everybody else like me that wants to get to the highlight a little bit quicker. I'm going in the fast lane so I can get in the fast lane. Wow, Mr. Tony. God bless you, homie. There we go. I'm doubling it up, carnal. That's my word, homie. That's my word. I'm doubling it up, Tony. I appreciate that, homie. Rest in peace, homie Little Loco. Mr. Tony Gutierrez, God bless you, carnal. I will double that up, homie. No ifs, ands, or buts. You give me chills over here, homie. This jackass, if you see this guy, give him the finger for me. Please give him the finger for me. And if you are that guy, give yourself the finger. Go into the mirror and give yourself the finger, because I'm tired of you going. And maybe it might be this guy. It might be your primo. It might be your brother. It might be your sister. For me, it was my tia. My tia, I would tell her, hey, what are you doing in the fast lane? So what? I'm going the speed limit. That's when the speed limit was 55. She would go in the fast lane, 55 miles per hour, and make sure she doesn't go over 55. It's the speed limit. It's the speed. I swear to God, that's what she just told me. It's the speed limit. It's the speed limit. Jesus. The fast lane is the fast lane for a reason, people. If you're in the fast lane, you're supposed to go fast, man. I just had to get off my chest, man. This guy today I saw it. They're back in effect. Everybody's off of work now because the checks are running out, people. The checks are running out, and it's time to get back to jale. People have been on vacation for so long. I went to this Whitecap is one place, is one of our vendors, right? I went there today. One of the managers, Mike out of Marina Del Rey, tells me, "Hey, Gil, I've had a warehouse position open for 6 months, okay? 6 months, and they can't get nobody hired over there, man. For 6 months, this guy has a warehouse position opened up, and they can't get anybody hired. Why? Because fools are being huevones. It's a damn shame, carnal. Fools are being huevones, and they don't want to work. No quieren trabajar. But since the money's out, they're going to be asked out, homie. They're going to have to go to work. I go to another place today, right? And this guy tells me that his boy is one of the main managers at Universal Studios. I guess he said that in the last day or two, he's had about 200 applicants that used to work there before and got laid off and haven't wanted to come back to work. And all of a sudden, these fools are all looking for work. Why? Because they ran out of money, carnal. It's cool. Listen, if you need the assistance, if you need the help, get it. Go out and get it. But if you're sitting here collecting the money because you don't want to work, come on, homie. No seas tan huevón, güey. No seas tan huevón. So yeah, that's my thing with those guys, man. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. But the gravy train is over. The EDD's not gonna give you the money anymore. Eventually, a lot of these this is the same jackasses, right? The same guys who are taking this money, not working, not paying gas, are the same people sometimes. I'm not gonna say all the time, that don't want to pay rent. Because why? Because they say, they say you don't have to pay rent, a moratorium on it, and automatically people just start thinking, and not all people, just the jackasses, right? I don't gotta pay that rent, fool. Oh man, I'm getting free money, fool. Oh man, I'm gonna get those rims, I'm gonna get those Jordans, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that. And they don't understand. There's no such thing as free money, player. There is no such thing as free money. You gotta pay the piper, people. The piper will come knocking for that money. So what's gonna happen now is you're gonna see a bunch of people out complaining and crying about, they shouldn't get evicted, that is this and that. And these are situations that they shouldn't get evicted? Yes, absolutely. But a lot of times, it's people that just don't want to pay. It's people that had the opportunity to pay. When the pandemic first kicked in, I told my wife, listen, go call the bank, have that 3-month whatever thing. It was the same thing, right? I had it there just for backup, just in case, God forbid, something happened at work and we did stop working and nobody was coming in, but it never did. So I could pay my bills. But a lot of these people that got that free money, homie, they're tripping, carnal, they're tripping. All right, so now this is hot topic, man. This is probably one of the hottest topics right now on Instagram and YouTube, right? A lot of people don't know about it, but I know about it, homie. This is what everybody wants to know, carnal. All right? Ready, people? You ready? Here you go, man. Is it Team Bob or Team Paco, homeboy? For you people that don't know, let me blow this down real quick on the wrong one. Da-da-da-da. Where you at, Paco and Bob? Here you are, brother. Come on, Bob. Get over here. There you go, carnal. All right, homeboy. So I want to know what you guys think, man. Who do you got in a fight? Now, this ain't no regular fight, all right? If you guys don't know who the guy on the left is, that's Big Bob from La Bamba, homeboy. All right? He's out of Pacas. We got the Vallero against the Gallo Negro, carnal. Paco out of Boyle Heights, homeboy. So we got to find out who is going to win this fight. But it's not going to be a boxing fight. This is an all-out street war in the alley, homie. I don't know. A lot of people are saying that Bob's too boozed out, but I think, and that Bob got beat up by Richie. But I really think, I think Bob got some skills, man. I think Bob got some skills. I think Bob didn't want to beat Richie up, homeboy. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me see what you guys think, man. Seeing Bob fight, not Paco will kick his ass. Well, that's another thing. I keep hearing all this stuff about Paco, right? Here we go. No. I know who that is. Hello. No, Roger. Not today, Roger. Not right now, Roger. Well, let me see. Maybe I'll get you, Roger. What you want to talk about, Roger? Roger.
Yeah, hey, buddy. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay, sorry. I'm like 4 beers deep.
Shoot.
Hey, man, listen. I was so what you said makes a very good point. So let me explain to you my situation, right? I just bought a second pad, right?
All right, I'm gonna have to get that phone call after. I'm sorry about that one. I had to cut you off real quick, but we're gonna get that second phone call. I thought you were talking about the fight, homie. If you want to talk about the fight right now, let's talk about the fight, carnal. Hold on. Where is the number? ¿Dónde está el pinche número? There's a number, homie. There's a number. I want to know who's gonna win the fight between Paco, because what I heard about Paco is, I heard that Paco, and it's true. We never really seen him fight. You never seen him fight on Blood In, Blood Out. Paco's from Blood In, Blood Out, brother. I've never seen Paco fight, homie. So I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. One thing I did hear, though, and may be true, is this. And this may be true, man. I think that Paco might beat down Bob, but Bob is going to take Paco's old lady, homie. I think that's what the census is. The opinions were almost 50-50, but it was probably a little more on Bob's side. But I think we can say that, Paco's going to win and Bob's going to take his old lady, man, because Bob, that's what Bob does, carnal. That's what Bob does. Ta-da. Let me see. Studios from that. We can call that number, right? Yeah, you can call that number, brother. As soon as I get Roger out of here. Roger, I hear you've been trolling, fool. I don't know if it's true, Roger. I don't know if it's true, but I hear you've been trolling, carnal. And it's kind of a fake troll because you just talk. So I don't know, homeboy. But yeah, you guys can call that number, 818-538-9330. Let me know who you got. You got Bob or you got Paco, carnal. Looks like we got to get a couple of chavalas here. Oh, that air feels so good. That air feels so good. All right, so let's see what we got on the books here. So let me know what you guys think about that one. Exactly. Oh, nobody wants to fight Paco. That's why you don't see him. Is that what it is, Angel? I don't know, homie. When he went up there to fight the guy on Blood In, Blood Out, he did a lot of, quieres pelear, let's do it. And it wasn't too much show, man. Miklo's the one that put on the strap and put in that work, homeboy. I don't know, carnal. Bob's a brawler and will fight dirty. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not going to be a boxing fight, homie. This is a knuckle brawl, street alley. I think Bob, I think Bob is capaz. Bob will grab a knife, Bob will grab a chair, Bob will grab whatever. Bob will catch a case, where Paco, I don't think will catch the case. I think that may be the difference. I think in a straight boxing, yeah, Paco's got him, homie. But in a straight knuckle brawl in the alley where you got bottles and you got knives and you might have a strap somewhere, I think Bob will take him in the street, man. I think Bob will probably go through life in prison, but Bob will take him, man. Yeah, and that's what I heard, man. I heard Roger, but it's funny because when Roger trolls me, it's not really a troll. It's more he has a good conversation sometimes. That's why it's kind of weird, homie. It's kind of weird, but I've heard that's what I've heard in the streets, carnal. I've heard that in the streets, homie. So we'll keep the number up there. Let me know what you guys think. And now we got some other stuff, man. Saludos tu Califas. What's up, Edward? All right, man. So we'll get back to Bob and Paco in a minute. Now I want to talk about. I saw this pop up today. Here, let me show you. This is regarding death row, right? And the death penalty. You got this fine, outstanding fucking gentleman right here. Where you at, Mr. John? Let me get you down here real quick. Ta-da. Okay. Come on, John. Come on. There you go, big guy. So this guy right here, John Henry. Hold on. We got Marilyn calling up. What's going on, Shane from Maryland?
Man, what's good, brother? This your boy DC, man.
Yeah, I'm knowing DC. I know the voice, man. What's going on, brother? Talk to me.
All right, so about the situation.
Yep.
All right, so first of all, I'm going with your boy Bob because he looks more melanin. He got that sexy melanin in him. So no homo, but he got that melanin in him. I'm going with Bob, and this is what we gonna do. This is what we gonna do because
Shoot it.
I don't know if you ever been to a black cookout, so we gonna get a cookout. You know what I'm saying? We be cooking and shit like that, and then we gonna get them drunk, get them high, and then I'm an instigator. I'm the expert. I don't know if you've been to a black cookout, bro. We instigate shit.
Oh, that's great.
I'm a side bet on both of them, and then they gonna fight. And I'm still gonna win money, but this is how I make all my money though. We gonna get it after the party. We gonna hype it up, and they gonna fight again after the party. Like when niggas go to the cars, they gonna fight again. That's what all the money come through. That's what the phone's gonna be out, and they gonna fight again.
All right, DC, but
I'm make my money back. I'm going Bob though.
you're going Bob.
I'm going Bob.
There you go, baby.
Bob.
DC got Bob for podcast. All right, brother. God bless, man. Good shit. All right, there you go, people. DC got Bob. Bob got that look. Bob got that hair. Look at that. He got that fierce look in his eye. Man, like I said, if Bob don't win, he's still gonna take your old lady. Bob's just that kind of guy. Bob's just the guy because he's a bad boy. He's got a Harley. Let me see what you want, Roger, man. Rogelio, what's up, Rogelio? Are you a troll, Rogelio?
The Sunny Boys channel earlier, and I made peace with him. I gave him my word. I said, hey, listen, he had the balls enough to have me on this channel. I said, I'm not going to troll you anymore, and that's it. So I believe in words amongst thieves.
Okay.
All right, so I'm not going to troll your channel anymore. Listen, I just want to call in, and that's it. I just want to be heard. So,
Sure.
look, going back to the whole thing of, and by the way, I already deleted my channel, so it was the Smut TV and all that stuff. So
Yeah, I never saw it. I just heard it, but no worries. Go ahead, man. Keep going.
Well, you can verify it. I already did it, so we're all good. We're not going to, I'm not going to, give you a hard time. But, yeah, like I was telling you, I've been trying to hire people. Man, hiring people is a mess. You can't hire people nowadays. And hopefully with this whole thing that happened, maybe you can. Look, I don't blame them, but it's just, I have a job that I have to do, a very important job, and I can't find workers this weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, that's a lot of people, man. A lot of people in your position, they can't find workers because, as long as the government's paying them money, they don't want to work. But I blame them a little bit. Actually, I blame them 50%. I blame the government 50%. If you need the money, Roger, take the money. If you really need the money, you can't work. But most people who have backbone morals and values, and I know many of them because I work with them, most of those guys would rather go and put 40 hours of work in and get 40 hours of money in than go sit at home and get a paycheck. And that's just the way, I guess, some of us old guys do it.
Yeah, I guess so. But so in my situation, for instance, I was furloughed at the beginning of the,
Right.
So I was almost like, okay, so I was called back in July and I didn't want to take the job. Right.
Right.
I think I was furloughed in May. This was back in 2019 when everything started. Right.
Okay.
And my boss called me and he said, okay, well then I'll give you. So he ended up giving me a promotion just to get me back.
Right.
And so I think that in a certain way, so now I'm making like triple the money and working from home. And, I think it worked out to my advantage. So I think that what's going on right now, I think it's necessary also, too.
What's necessary?
I think that sometimes businesses do have to pay a little bit more money.
Oh, no, yeah, I get that. I get that. Yeah, for sure. The problem is this though, Roger. When people start getting so much more money, you're going to see inflation. In California, you already see that the gas is expensive.
You already see it.
it's gonna get worse.
But Gil, you already see it.
Yeah.
Gil, if I go like when my kids come over and this and that, and I have kids, dude, do you know how much it costs us to just go to McDonald's? Like $65.
How much?
You already see it.
How much?
Everything. Yeah, man, it's expensive as hell.
Like, $55. What are you guys buying over there?
Yeah,
the whole place?
Look, dude, No, brother, I'm not even kidding you. Listen, I went from L.A., well, not L, but kind of L.A. all the way back to where I live, and it's like just everything's expensive. Like you have to. I think it's just necessary, man. Like it's crazy. Like even meat, right? I used to buy that carne asada, preparada. They used to be like the cheapest shit back in the day, bro. Now it's like T-bone.
Well, the ranchera's almost like it went up to $12, right? $13 out here.
Yeah,
but then it's the hustle, because now we go to the store, we see ranchera for $9 or $10. We're like, oh, it's cheap. It's fucking crazy, brother. But that's how. Go ahead.
But more the important thing, what I want to tell you is like, listen, man, I don't want to get too crazy on your show, but whatever, I was a former troll. I gave up my troll status.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Listen, I didn't. Yeah. I never saw any. I listen. I don't watch anybody's shit. I swear to God, for like the last 3 weeks, nobody's stuff. Right? I don't. I stay completely away. Mm-hmm. But when people were telling me about you being a troll, I was like, I had good conversations with this guy. I really did. Every single conversation we had were decent conversations. That's why I was wondering, like, how's he saying he's trolling me when we're actually having?
You know what's funny about it?
Yeah.
You know what turned me on to prison channels? I think, where was it? Like, almost a year ago, I went to my sister's house.
Yeah.
And, her brother-in-law is a nurse. He works at the Irvine. I don't want to give up the most, but he works at a children's hospital somewhere.
Right.
And, he's a big dude. He works, you know what he told me? He's like, hey, you know what I've been watching lately? And I go, what? And he goes, I've been watching, prison channels. And I'm like, why are you watching prison channels? And he goes, because it's funny. And he was talking about all these other guys like Savage.
Right. So how did you? Okay, why did you become a troll for a minute? Let me get the inside of a troll world. Why did you become a troll?
Honestly, bro, I'm gonna tell you why. Because I work from home. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say something right now that, dude, when you work from home, you really don't do shit, right? Like, I'm not kidding you, dog.
You had too much time on your hands.
Yes, I have too much time. I'm married. I'll tell you the truth. Like, I'm married. I have a house. I have 2 houses now. I make good money and this and that. I don't have, dude, I get so bored. And, while I'm working, I put on I watch these other guys like, watch, like,
go. You don't gotta mention him. You don't gotta mention him. But okay. But that's why you became a troll. This is how a troll becomes a troll.
Yeah, it's entertainment to me. It's like it's entertainment, and so that's the important thing. Like when you do YouTube, you got. I think a lot. So coming from a troll's perspective.
Yeah, this is a troll's perspective.
Yeah, a troll perspective to YouTubers. I think that you guys have to understand that you guys are entertainment.
Oh yeah, of course.
And if you guys get offended by trolls, it's not smart, because
you're feeding them.
You're gonna have that.
You're feeding the trolls. Yeah, when you get upset at the trolls, you feed the trolls straight up. Me, allegedly, boss really says appreciate the honesty, Roger. No, me, listen. If when you came on board, like I said, the people were telling me you're a troll, you're this channel. I didn't really give a shit, because I said, nah, that guy had decent conversations. But if you were one of those guys saying "f my wife," "f my mom," "if this," then I just block you, and you don't exist in my world anymore.
I had that. So I had like 4 troll channels, and I wasn't really, but 2 of them were dedicated to the prison channels.
Right.
I had Smut TV. Once I erased that channel, it's gone. And then I have that Media Fox, whatever. It's like whatever, like it's just stuff that I really watch you guys on, but I'm not going to do anything anymore. I mean, I get it. I have my fun. I'm going to start doing something else, because now I have I'm moving into a new house, So
well, there you go, Roger, man. Maybe one day you can give us the inside of the troll world, and that's how you can do your thing, brother. But Gil,
I mean, I apologize for that.
Nah.
But to be honest with you, a lot of this, dude, I work, every day, I really don't even work, dude. I probably work 3 hours a day. but they can't. You're working from home, and all you're doing, you're on YouTube.
Don't let anybody know, Roger. Hey, Roger, I appreciate the phone call, my man. I look forward to you calling again. Roger has been a troll that has been rehabbed into the new world. So one love, Roger.
I have.
All right, brother.
Your channel, Gil.
Thank you, man. You have a great day. Bye.
All right.
There you go, man. That was actually, see, like I said, look at it closely, fool. Look at it closely. The California. Now, that was actually a great conversation with Roger. I guess I've heard people tell me that. Like I said, I don't watch other stuff. But every conversation I actually had with the guy was good conversation. So I don't know how he was trolling me. Maybe he was, but it is what it is, man. That's all love. Having white flag. Stop fronting. Who's fronting, homeboy? Having white flag wearing. I don't know who that guy is, homie. They'd be banging on the comment section. All right, man. So we're back to the death penalty, right? Let's get back on here real quick. Let's get back on track. Where is... Oh, here we go. This fine, outstanding gentleman, piece of work. So this is actually John Henry Ramirez. He is currently sitting in Texas death row for a crime he committed in 2004. He went to a liquor store. He went to and attacked a clerk from a store, right? A gentleman who had a kid, wife, everything. When the gentleman from the liquor store or the convenience store went out to throw out the trash, this guy got behind him and he slit his throat. He slit his throat and he got all of $1.25 from the gentleman. Slit his throat. Guy bled out. Guy died. He is set to be executed tomorrow. I believe tomorrow at midnight. He already got one stay of execution for trying to get a different attorney. Now he's trying to fight to say that he wants not just a certain priest there, but I think he wants his own priest. It sounds like it's a lady's name. It might even be somebody he knows. He wants the priest touching him while he gets executed. And Texas is telling him, no, you're going to get executed. A lot of times I play devil's advocate when it comes to the death penalty. And I say, well, people a lot of times want to say they're, Christian and Catholics, and we shouldn't really play God by taking people's lives. And I want to know what you guys think about this guy, bro. This guy killed a man for $1.25. Does it make it any less to the family if you killed him for more? No, you lost a family member. But if the death penalty is for anybody, I think it's for people like him. I mean, these are people who just do some savage shit, don't care about the consequences at the moment, but then after want to sit here and cry like they're victims. I think people like him qualify for the death penalty all day. I think most people that do robberies and kill somebody like that, because they're taking somebody's life with zero excuse, man. I could see gang on gang because you both kind of joined the hood, and joining the gang, you don't sign a piece of paper, but you G code. Yeah, I'm in the hood. I'm gonna gang bang. So if somebody shoots me, it is what it is. That's kind of the consequences you get by being in a neighborhood. That's just the way it is, right? This kind of guy should be on death row. The guys that sit there and molest and kill little kids, they should be on death row. The only reason I don't like death row, especially in California, is because you never get killed. It's a waste of money. It really is. California death row is a joke. It's a joke. California might as well just abolish death row and maybe make a new ruling where you don't get death row, but you get solitary confinement for your whole stay. In other words, you're gonna do 23-1 for your whole stay. But guys like this, nah, man. Well, thank you, Mr. 209. Mr. 209. So you gotta. Nobody can see your message on me. I hate to break the news to you, but nobody can see their message on me. But the good thing is you have to subscribe to leave a message on me, and you might forget. Did he kill? So it's justice. Yeah, he killed. He killed a man. He killed the guy who worked there. He slit his throat. The guy died, and that's it. See, let me help you out here, man. This guy. I love how this channel's a joke. Yet I'm over here. Here you go. Let me help you out. I'll put you on a timeout right now. After that, I'll just block you. It's done. Texas don't play. Yeah, Texas don't play, homie. Texas will put this guy to sleep. Or I don't know if they do the electric chair over there. I don't know how exactly they're getting down. But I would like to sit here and know what you guys think about the death penalty. Me, a lot of times, I think one argument you get also a lot is they execute a lot of innocent people. And I think that's a great argument. I think that is an argument that holds a lot of weight, as it should. But I think if it's something that it's a 100% clear-cut case that you killed somebody and there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it, I think they should do it. The other side of that coin, like I said, when it's wrongfully done, especially in today's day and age, I think there's DNA and technology is so much better than it was back in the days that now you can a lot of times figure out who did what, right? Because just recently they actually pardoned, I want to say it was 2 or 4 African American men, and they've been dead for like 70 years. I think it was their kin that actually sat there and got the verdict. I forgot what state it was. They pardoned them for a rape. I think rape and murder that they did, or they were allegedly did, and they actually didn't do it. I think they got the blood samples and all. They finally pardoned those guys. That kind of stuff, yeah, I get it. But this jackass, nah, man, this jackass does not deserve to be walking the streets, homie. Especially after what he did, Carnalitos. Oh, let me see where we at here. What happened to my comment section? I can't see. All right, guys. So I can't see you for a minute. But let me go ahead and go. So that's that guy. I want to also get that. We can get the phone calls going for that one too. I got another one now. Now we're Paco. Now you're out of here, Paco. Now where you at, fool? Bob and Paco. All right, let me get this jackass out of here. All right, so now what we got is another thing going on. We got fentanyl up the yin yang going crazy, man. I know you guys saw it. Hold on, where is it? Let me get back over here, guys. I'm having difficulties because I can't see your guys' comments, so I'm gonna have to go to my YouTube and open that up real quick. Bear with me. Let me open up this YouTube real quick. ¿Dónde estás, Gilly? Here we go. Let me take the volume down on that bad boy. Let me get this guy over here. This guy's got to minimize. And there you go, boys. There you guys are. All right, here we go. Texas stopped doing the panel. Hold on. Let me go up a little bit up here because I lost you guys for a minute. Oh, here we go. All right. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Lethal injection. Is that what Texas is doing? I'm not sure. 125 cost him his life. May God give him, may God give him peace or whatever it is, or may he go to prison. To hell. Who knows? Just give him his priest. I think it's his last day. I believe they are offering him a priest. I think what he wants is his own priest, and it's in his priest's name, or it may not be a priest, it's a woman. And so I'm kind of thinking it's probably a lady he befriended, and he wants her there next to her. And the institution, whatever jail he's in, is pretty much telling him, Charlie Holmes, you're pretty much gonna just be here, and that's it, man. That's what I'm thinking. Not too sure. All right. Just give him the priest. We all have a past where we have committed wrongdoings. Some have honestly, there are people who have not changed a bit. Everybody is different. It's been 17 years. I don't know if you're referring to that, Bato, or what. But yeah, we all have a past. But I did some shady shit. But I didn't go in there and slit some guy's throat for $1.25 who was, working at a place. I could understand even if you're doing that to a drug dealer or some shit like that, then yeah, it is what it is. Gang on gang is an excuse, laugh out loud. It took me no more than $1.50 in gas to take a trip to my enemy's hood, allegedly. Well, no, when I say gang on gang, I don't think gang on gang qualifies for the death penalty. That's what I'm saying. Because gang on gang, you're both guilty of being gang members, and when you're a gang member, shooting somebody, stabbing somebody, killing somebody, it comes with the territory. And whether you're in front of the gun or you're behind the gun, it comes with the territory. So you can't sit there and make it the same argument when you have a guy in a convenience store that's just making a living to a guy slitting his throat to 2 gang members going at it and one killing one another. I think, and that's what you said. What's the difference? That's the difference. At least in my book, homie. At least in my book, man. Meanwhile, let's go Dodgers. Is that what's going on? Of course, you bypassed the comments. Low. Wow. Actually, I didn't bypass the comment, fool. I was actually looking for the comments. If you didn't pay attention, slow down. Slow down. You'll be all right, Carnal. You'll be all right, man. Last meal. Texas stopped doing the past meal request years ago. They eat whatever is served on that day. Ugh, that's kind of Grammy. I think regardless of who you are, I think you should get your last meal. I don't care. Just listen. If that's what you got coming before you croak, then get your money. From Supreme, I was shocked last summer when I found Cameron Woods left it out. They even filmed Leave It to Beaver on Langdon Street. Beautiful name. Did they really? On Langdon? On Sepulveda? Nah. I got to talk to Big Ray Ray about that one. Okay, what you got, man? Is that during they called the blues? No, I didn't bypass. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. What do we got in here, man? Roger, you're calling too much, Roger. We'll get you in here. We'll get you in here now, Roger. Don't trip, Roger. Don't take the vaccine. Liquor stores don't keep a lot of what? Liquor stores don't keep a lot of money, so people need to figure out another crime. They're hardworking people too. No, nowadays you get your money off the EDD. Oh boy, you don't even gotta rob a liquor store, man. People rob the EDD. There was billions of dollars of fraud with that stuff, man. In the end, unless and then damn, Mark G's getting hot. Vaccine all bad. The mother F's knew they would get the same in the end. There would be less and less motherfuckers doing them. Yeah, pretty much. Governor said Wills ain't gonna pardon him. No, that guy's not gonna get pardoned. He's done, dude. He's gonna get what's coming to him, brother. All right, let me see what we got. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna sit here and chop it up about this one. All right, so that's the guy with the death sentence. Tomorrow we'll find out. I don't believe he's gonna get pardoned. I think he's gonna be asked out. And one thing that's going crazy, not just in California, but shit all over the country, man. And that's that fentanyl, homie. I'm sure you guys have seen it. We got two latest victims. This is one. This is Faquan Johnson. He was actually, I think, working a lot out here at the Laugh Factory in North Hollywood. He's a comedian. He was out in Venice Beach, partying with 4 other people. They were doing lines of blow of coca, and whatever stupid ass dope dealer they had going or that sold them the dope had the coke laced with fentanyl. Out of the 4 people, 3 died off the back. They had no recovery. He was one of them. Another lady that was with him, she's still in the hospital. Not sure exactly what her condition is right now, but he's gone. His other 2 friends are gone because you got a dumbass drug dealer that's sitting here and putting fentanyl in cocaine to cut it instead of using baby laxative, homie. So I don't know what these guys are thinking, but it's a scary world now when you're getting drugs that aren't even opiates. And they're putting him in cocaine. They're putting him in everything, brother. This guy lost his life, and it happened the same week as this gentleman here, which more people would know, which was, let me get him down here real quick. Sorry, Mr. Michael. Let me unlock you real quick. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Come on. There we go. Really, guy? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. There we go. Michael K. Williams. Michael K. Williams was better known to most people, or where he kind of made his huge debut, even though I'm sure he had more parts, was Omar on The Wire, man. Omar was the hitman. He was actually, I think, a gay hitman at that, but he was a killer, man. He was a killer on The Wire. He's a great actor. From all everybody says, he's a great human being. And same thing with this gentleman. He just OD'd, and I think he was in New York in his penthouse, and it seems like he was doing heroin. And the same thing, they put fentanyl on the heroin, man, and the guy died. I want to say fentanyl is 100 times stronger than morphine, 50 times stronger than heroin. So a lot of these drug dealers nowadays, they're cutting the stuff with fentanyl. People nowadays, it's a sad reality that, I mean, it's not like you ever really knew what your dope was, but when you're buying heroin, you think you're buying heroin, you're buying cocaine, you think you're buying cocaine, even though they cut it with all kind of crazy shit. But now they're starting to cut it with fentanyl because fentanyl's, I guess, apparently so cheap to get. It's something they pretty much ship in from China, and everybody's cutting it. This guy lost his life. Those other three people, and there's countless amount of people losing their lives for this fentanyl, man. And it's becoming, it's been epidemic of the biggest proportions we've ever had in the United States, brother. I've been saying that for a minute. People think I'm crazy. People think Gilly's just making stuff up. Where are we at here? But drugs is the biggest killer out here right now. It's a bigger killer than the COVID, homie. Than the COVID. Nobody wants to hear that, but it is what it is, man. Than the COVID. It's drugs, heroin, meth, you name it. It is the bigger killer than any of those things going on, man. Let me see what you got. Takes no, rat lover. I'm not taking it, brother. I'm not taking it, brother. Tell your abuela to take it, fool. Man. Okay. But also, really, yes, it is a beautiful neighborhood. Greetings, Braham. Good to see you in the live, homie. I used to cut it with drywall. No chingues, homie. No. You're supposed to cut it with allegedly with baby laxative. That was the coca. If you're cutting your shit with drywall, homies, you're a dirtbag ass dealer, homie. You're one dealer I would never want to even touch, man. He was dope in Boardwalk Empire. You know what? I never saw that whole show, man. But on The Wire, that guy killed it. He killed it on The Wire. He also had like a Vice TV show where he would go to different hoods and show their lifestyle and all kind of stuff. But yeah, it's completely unfortunate, but that's kind of what's going down. Let me see. That's fucked up. Drywall, damn that. yeah. Drywall, damn. At least baking soda. Hey, I know, homie. Hey, so anybody who's out here listening right now, don't ever in your life buy any dope from Somi's because he's cutting that shit with drywall, homie. Shit, not cool at all. The fentanyl cowboys. That's what it's becoming. It's becoming the fentanyl cowboys. Listen, fentanyl is every Tecato's dream because it'll give you that super high that you've been looking for since day one, but it's gonna kill you. It's gonna kill you. I mean, it's something that it's gonna stop your heart and you're gonna croak. But the sad part is most people who are doped out, they don't care, man. They're gonna get high. But the worst part of this is that they're starting to lace this stuff with all kind of stuff, man. They're putting it in pills. They're putting it in so. I heard of another story where somebody thought they were taking oxycodone. They took fentanyl. They died. I mean, especially young kids who have never really done that much drugs. They're thinking they're gonna take some oxy, or they're thinking they're gonna take some what are those other designer drugs they're taking, and they're taking this stuff and they're dying, brother. And it's not a good time to be doing drogas, people. It never was a good time, but not no more. Once fools blew their nose, they could also fix their wall. Hey, that's a good sales pitch, man. Do that coca and fix the holes in the wall, carnal. This vato. Yeah, that's what I heard as well, man. I heard they're putting it in weed. Actually, Rooster told me that, and that's why now Rooster's going to only certified marijuana places. I mean, I do that anyways. I don't go to those bootleg places anymore. I go to places that are certified dispensaries. It's not even that much more money, to be completely honest with you. Weed is not that expensive in California. Yeah, I go to certified dispensaries. I do smoke for medical reasons, of course, and yeah, you're better off. I've heard they put it in marijuana. I've heard people are smoking that too, and at first they think it's like the best bud they ever smoked, but now you're smoking fentanyl, fool. You might as well get a sherm stick and pacas and smoke your brains out, carnal. I used to many months ago, homie. I don't do that. Yeah, don't do it, Samus. Don't do it, carnal. Don't do it, homie. All right, man. So what you got? Many moons ago. Yeah, but drywall, fool? Come on, playa. This was a drywall. Hold on, give me a second. Let me refill here. All right, Samus. So who do you got, Samus? You got Paco or Bob, Samus? That's what I want to know. You got Paco or Bob, homie? Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Breakfast of Champions. All right, man. So let's go back in this thing. See what's up with you fools. Yeah, I don't, and I won't sell drugs. All right. So I want to know now, If you guys can tap in, 818-538-9330. Which one I wanted to talk about? Yeah. So the EDD thing, we'll go back to that real quick, right? Hopefully they do not extend the money back into the program for people who don't need it. If you've been sitting at home for a year and a half or 2 years, come on, homie. It's time to get a job, players. It's time to get a job. But it seems like nobody wants to work. Everybody wants to chill and do a whole lot of nothing, man. Let me see. Grow your weed better. You know what? I tried. I did it. I tried growing my weed. I bought my plants, but I bought them at the wrong time. Roger? Which one, Roger? Which one, Roger? Now it's Paco, huh? Paco. What's up, brother?
This out. I think that you should change your channel like that.
The Hispanic
What do you
conservative.
think?
No, I don't think so, man. I don't
Yeah,
think
no,
so.
no, no, no. Think about it. Think about it.
Yeah, go
Because
ahead.
right now, I mean, this is Roger. So right
I
now,
guess that.
you're trying to you're trying to sell yourself to these fucking chiripos, whatever they're called. I don't know, fucking.
To what?
Bro, they're not going to listen to you, bro. You need to be an Hispanic conservative. You know, it's all about politics right now, bro.
Well, it is. It isn't. But
that's what's going to make you money.
But see,
And listen,
that's the thing about.
You talk a lot. And listen.
Yeah.
You talk a lot about things that make sense, and you're a hard worker. You have your own business or whatever. I don't know what you do, or you can pretend to be. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I think that's what's going to bring up your channel. This whole fucking Chicano shit, bro, it's dead, bro. Leave it for the fucking leave it for the dropouts, bro.
Yeah, but we're not
I think that's where you're gonna shine.
Yeah, but we're not even talking about that. We're talking. We're actually talking about stuff. We're talking about fentanyl. That got nothing to do with Chicanos. We're talking about.
Yeah, I know you're talking, and that I know, but dude, these guys don't give a shit about that, bro. The only thing they care about is where they're gonna get their weed cheaper.
No. See, now you're back to trolling, fool. Then you're back.
No, brother. But listen. You're asking a question. Who's gonna win, Paco or the other guy?
Yeah.
Like who, dude?
Well,
that shit was fast.
You know why? You know why?
Focus on politics, homie. Listen, you're gonna make a lot of money.
Listen,
I wanted to do my own show. You know what? Listen, this was my idea.
Yeah, sure.
I wanted to do the Hispanic conservative, or something like that. Because let me tell you something, bro. That would make money, but I just can't do it, bro. Because on YouTube, I can't be. I can't get views because then it would just destroy me, financially,
Why would views destroy you financially?
Well, because I work for a company and I can't, and so does we're stuck, we're slaves. But for somebody like you that's independent, if I were independent like you are,
no, I work for a company now. No, I work for a company now. They know what I do.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
No,
I beg your pardon.
I was contracting for about 8 to 10 years, right? I work for a company now. They know.
If you work for a company, then maybe it's different.
No, but the difference is I don't care, brother. They know what I do. I'm not scared to speak my mind. But when I do the Paco and the it's just for entertainment, for fun. It's to kill the monotony.
But you do it for these. I know you do it for these rules.
No, it ain't. See,
but bro,
that's when you're trolling, fool. That's when you're trolling, fool.
Listen.
All right, I gotta go. He might make a troll channel back. He might be back. He might be back. He might be back, brother. Ay. Now he's actually an entertaining guy. He might start trolling again. Yeah, Angel Flores. I don't know, homie. I do it for the Cheetos, homie. Fuck, for Hispanic conservative. You're a clown. Oh man, they're talking shit. They're talking shit about you, player. Cortala. I did, JR. That's the guy, homie. That's the guy. He went from rehabilitated fucking troll to he had to do it. He couldn't help himself, and it's all love, man. I ain't tripping, man. He might be tripping, OJ. He might be, homie. He might. Yeah, homie. We're doing it to have a good time. We're talking about Bob. We're talking about this. We're talking about whatever we talk about. Just to have a good time, kill the monotony. And to say I'm a complete conservative, no, that can be far from the truth, man. I'm the guy that'll sit there and say I'm pro-choice. Pro-choice is not conservative. I'm in the center of the aisle, carnal, where most people they're not, homie. They're not, and it's unfortunate, but that fool sniffed some of that 5'8" drywall. Told him, Somis, Give me a call, Somas. Let's see what's going on in the world, homeboy. I'm waiting for Mr. Somas. You got it, Born Supreme. You know what it is, people. Oh, man. Baby formula, I see. Chale, chale. All right, here we go. Independent, yeah, you gotta stay independent, man. If you, like I say, you pick one of those sides or the other, you've lost. You've lost the fight when you pick one side or another, brother. I don't pick any of those sides. I stay in the middle. I call it the way I see it. If people don't like it, then that's what it is, man. Mr. G. Miller, Cholo, what's up, my man? Oh, you know, another beautiful day. It's Colorado calling in.
Call from.
What's up, player? What you want to talk about?
Calling out from Colorado. Hey, I just wanted to say to that last cat that called in, that's kind of fucked up. I'm a Chicano and I'm a Republican, but I still would like to have our people, you know, elevate to another level, you know, and I think it's good what you're doing. And for him to sit there and say like you're preaching the pendejos and whatever and whatnot, like that's stupid.
Yeah, that's him trolling again, I believe, dude. Because anybody who has just a regular fucking mind, you're gonna look at this stuff and say, man, it's for fun. You're not sitting here putting this bob and stuff. Because if that's the case, then I'm a pendejo because I actually enjoy it. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. I think, it was just, I was all like, oh, hell no. You know, because me personally, like I told you, I'm Republican, but, you know, like I support your channel. I support Chingo's channel.
That's right.
I support Baker's Dozen. I support all those cats, you know, because I get different points of view from everyone, you know?
Of course. And that's what it is.
It's not like,
I think it's unfortunate when people like yourself, listen, you're a Republican, and there's a lot of people that will sit there and demonize you right away. I don't give a shit what party you're from, man, because at the end of the day, you're a family man, or I'm assuming you're a guy who just wants better for his family and for his life, and that's all it is. And that, regardless of what political party you are, you're a human being behind all that.
yeah, and I think that's what all of us want. Yeah, you're right. I'm a hod carrier turning into a Mason right now. I've been doing it for 5 years.
That's what's up.
And I tell my girls, my two daughters all the time, you know, like I want better for you, you know? I mean, life is hard as it is, but you know, you always want better for your kids. And I think that's just as a Chicano, I think that's what most of us want for all of us to elevate.
For sure, homie, for sure. And that's what most of us want. But some people, some people just want to get on the hater train or whatever it is, homeboy. That's what they do. All right, player, I appreciate the phone call, my man.
For sure.
All right, homeboy. You too, man. Thank you. All right, Roger, don't make me have to block you, man. I'm not going to have to block you, Roger. Leave me alone right now, Roger. Now you're trolling, homeboy. All right, let's do this, man. What do we got in the house? Solo saludos from Chapala, Jalisco in the casa. That's what's up, Jalisco. In other words, everyone get back to work. No. This is a channel where I can grab a brew, watch while my chick watches her novela. Saludos, girls. Compa oso. That's what's up, homie. Yeah. Get your money, homie. Get your money. Yeah, don't let the guy kill your high. Whatever you do, do not let that guy kill your high, man. That's just being Republican. Don't delete my comments, homie. I don't know if you're saying dumb shit, you might get deleted, carnal, but I'm not deleting anything, homeboy. Roger, you're off for a minute, homie. You're off for a minute. Do you smoke indica or sativa? I smoke mostly hybrid. I started smoking sativa a little bit, but then it got to a point where it was almost like drinking a cup of coffee. If people don't know, we never smoke bud. There is different levels to this stuff. Excuse me. Indica is a low high. Sativa is like drinking a cup of coffee. It will give you energy. It doesn't get you that high. Hybrid to me, it's right in the middle. It works perfect for me. I actually don't smoke during the week. I will smoke during the weekend, and it just levels me out. But yeah, I do hybrid, brother. I like also, I guess the new generation calls it flower. I like buds. I mean, last time I went in there, I said, "Can I get some buds?" She's like, "Buds? Do you mean flowers?" And I said, "Yeah, I guess so." So now the new generation doesn't call it bud anymore. They call it flower. So yeah, I do. I mean, I do. What's that, G Miller? That's right, Gil. Fools hopping on the hater train. Chooch. No worries, homies. I'm here, homie. I salute Cholo. He speaks from my era, 35 to 50. There you go, homeboy. That actually is my era. That is my era. I know whose fool's name rhymes with fun that smokes that pipa. That's what they do, homeboy. You know, another thing I saw today that kind of rubbed me the wrong way? I heard a speech from Elizabeth Warren. Warren. I'm not Warren. She's out here. She's out here in California, even though she's from New Hampshire. She's over here trying to get Gavin Newsom, not to get the boot, right? But the thing that I don't care about, we're not going to talk about that right now. The thing that really kind of rubbed me the wrong way with her, and she was giving a speech about Gavin Newsom and speaking about his wife, but instead of saying his wife, she said, and Gavin Newsom's partner, I've known her for so long, and his partner, and I'm like, his partner? What the hell is this? So now the new thing is, you shouldn't say your wife or your husband, or I guess your girlfriend or your boyfriend. Now it's where they want us to say my partner because that's more inclusive to everybody else. So again, we're back to we're going to change the majority because the small minority is being offended. And I say, screw that, homie. Again, and that's why, straight up, dude, that's another reason I want Newsom out of there. To me, you can vote for Howdy Doody for all I care. But again, I am endorsing to get Gavin Newsom out there because if that's the California you want to live in, get your money, man. I do not. But eventually it's going to come to a point where you're going to walk to a place and say, is that your partner? No, that's my wife, homie. You know, and the same thing around. So that's my husband. It's coming to a place where it's partner. Partner sounds like your lady's dude. It does. Trip out. One of the guys that works that he was at the hospital and he told the nurse or whatever, oh yeah, no, something about, oh no, my partner has the insurance, and then the nurse, oh, are you gay? It's like, no, that's not what you guys call it nowadays. It's like, dude, they thought I was gay, which there's nothing wrong. If you want to be gay, get your money, homie. This is America, right? But when you're sitting here trying to change our vocabulary to fit yours, no. When it comes to couples, no, man. Wife, husband. That's it, brother. I mean, if you want to call her your partner just because that really doesn't even sound right. I mean, if you're calling, I could say like, yeah, that's my partner. I get that part. But as far as when you're introducing somebody to your significant other, I can understand if you're gay, you're going to say that's my partner. But I'm sure some gay couples also say that's my wife and that's my husband. But it's coming to a slippery slope where you can't sit there and say that, homie. But I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. AC still smokes weed out of an apple. The last time I smoked weed out of an apple wasn't as long as you think, believe it or not. It was probably like about maybe about 2 years ago. I think I did that, man. It's just one of those days when you got nothing. So what you do, people, make sure your kids are away, right? What you do is you either get a straw and you get the top of it and you go clack. Then you go, take that part out, and then you get the other side and you go clack. Take that part out. And if you got major skills, you can make a carb, but the carb has to be a little bit higher coming downwards by the hole on the top, right? That's when you make your carb where you can hold it. And then you guys know the rest. You guys know this. But yeah, the apple is a good way to go. Hello, yeah, you can hear me. Yes, I can. Yes, I can hear you. There's too much confusion. But it's confusion that's made by another party. It's confusion that's made by certain ideology that people are trying to push onto us as adults, as grown folk, man. Listen, you're not going to sit here from 1 year to the next and just cram all this stuff down our throat and make us have to sit here and speak different, talk different, act different just because you're offended or because you don't like it. That isn't the American way. It isn't. I understand. Listen, if maybe when my grandkids are that age and they want to speak that way, that's on them, brother. But I'm on my way out the door. I am more down the hill than I am up the hill, right? And I'll be damned if going down the hill to my last days, I'm going to sit here and start speaking a certain way, partner, police officer. It's mailman, dude. Come on. I mean, I get it. I understand to a point, but it's just getting ridiculous, man. You okay? I'll stop it. What you doing, Timos? Smoke break, Gil. There you go, boy. I know about the pharmacist who's gay. Well, congratulations, man. I don't know if I missed that earlier part of the conversation, but I may have. Oh man, here we go. I know this fool. Cholo G Miller, thank you for that donation, homeboy. That will double up and go to my homies thing. Cholo, thanks for what you do for Black and Brown. This channel's positivity. Ever you put a man down for having an opinion. No, but they say different. They say different. They say I'm a racist guy who puts everybody down, who does this and that. No, man. On my platform, it don't matter what color you are. It don't matter what hood you from. You got an opinion. As long as it's not a disrespectful opinion, you could bring it on, brother. This is what it's about. This place is about us speaking on those topics that some people just don't know how to speak on. Some people are too scared to speak on. Some people got no backbone to speak on. Nah, I mean, we're speaking on it, carnal. Hey, man, I appreciate you, G Miller. One love, homeboy. Come to Chapala, homie. You will have a good time. Where is Chapala? Chapala. There it is, homie. G Miller. Shout out to you, brother. Greetings from East LA, carnal. No, you got our back. You know what it is, man. But it's always, that's what it is. Like I said, what am I? Let me see. I'm a racist. I'm a homophobe. I'm a narcissist. I'm a liar. I'm trying to do this for the money. Jesus, you name it. It's out there, carnal. But the thing is, people that know me, the city I'm from, homie, I got nothing but love. I got nothing but love from people like you, man. People who know what the real is, that's what it is, homie. And some people just can't handle it because you know why? Because the truth hurts, carnal. The truth hurts. It hurt then and it hurts now, homeboy. I'm from Sacra, California. That's right, G Mother. Shout out to Sacramento, homeboy. One love. I don't think you're racist, Gil. If I thought that, I wouldn't be here. Frank Partida. That's right, homeboy. I'm just sad this one time. Norte en la casa. I'm just said. Oh, you just said, nah, that's no problem. Hold on, homie. Norte en la casa. I got no problem with that, homeboy. All right, get your money, player. Get your money. See, but then these fools start banging. But now you're saying, so you can say south in la casa. Let's not go back and forth and start banging on the comment section like that. But I get that, man. G. Miller from Hope Park or what? Your buddy sounds like a tweaker. What buddy? My homeboy over there? Nah, he's my YouTube troll, carnal. He's my YouTube troll, carnal. What do you want? All right, Mr. Mob Nasty. I'm from Escondido, Southern California. They bang your city, homie. You want to bang your city, but in a respectful way. That's one thing I think that we lose a lot of times when people can't kind of bang their city and all that without getting into, and this will be between like a north and south type thing, right? Without making it into like a gang thing. You could be proud of where you're from. You could be proud of what city you're from, man. You could be proud of what block you're from. And you should be, man. Especially a lot of guys who bled and did time for all that stuff. But we can be proud of everybody's city without having to go to jail. We could be proud of every city without having to shoot one another. We could be proud of where we're from without having to compete in that way, because that's what gangs are. Gangs will sit there and compete from block to block because my block's better than yours. It's just that envy, that ego, that machismo that we got as essays, as black people, that we sit there from block to block, want to sit there and bang on one another just because, hey, my shit's better than yours. But nah, at the end of the day, homie, we're all the same, carnal. Like I said, your abuelas are the same, your tias are the same, your uncle. We all have that certain person that flows in a certain way, homeboy. Every single one of us, carnal. It doesn't matter if you're from Southern California, if you're from Northern California, if you're from New Mexico, Colorado, Nevada, Texas, on and on and on. Every hood's the same. Every hood's the same, homie. That song wasn't lying, carnal. Every hood's the same, man. Every hood got a banger in it. Every hood got a punk in it. Every hood got that playboy guy in it. Every hood got that drug dealer in it. Every hood's got that same character just being played by a different gang. That's all it is, homie. And I've noticed that, and I've known that from experience. That I would be sitting and chilling with one guy and chopping it up with him, and I'm thinking, he's cool as fuck. I go over here and he's cool as fuck. Hey, have you met that? Yeah, that's my enemy. I'm like, what the fuck? Why? Because I'm not from that area. But that was the beginning of me starting to realize, like, wait a minute, homie, we're more the same. But I was also coming to the streets and I was too wrapped up into my shit, hating on my enemies, thinking I'm gonna go and die in glory for my hood. I'm gonna take this fool's win. It's all for nothing, fool. It's all for nothing. That's the main thing about this platform. Also, that's what I started it for. It was just to show fools that, listen, I'm a gang member. I'm from North Hollywood. I'm not a banger anymore like that, but I'm no different than your other big homie, except maybe I'm giving you better advice than him. And that's the difference between a big homie. A big homie isn't that vato that's going to tell you, hey, homie, here's some carga, let's do this, homie. A big homie, or a real big homie, right? Isn't that vato that's going to give you that line of meth when you get out and you've been clean, or when you get out of rehab. Hey, fool, come on, here, just take a raya, fool, don't even trip, fool, come on. Give you a little beer and start giving you that shit. That's not love, homie. That's misery, carnal. A real big homie is gonna be like, hey, fool, why don't you go home, homie? Hey, why don't you go fucking get a holiday? Hey, why don't you go with the homie over here? He's got work for you. That's a big homie. That's the guy who's gonna take care of you, homie. And that's the guy you're supposed to actually try to emulate and be. You don't want to be like that guy on the streets. You don't want to be that guy doped out. It's so easy to get sucked up into that lifestyle. And I see guys come in and out of prison all fucking day long. I see guys come in out of rehab all fucking day long. And they all come out with a good mentality, wanting to do good, wanting to do right. And then what happens? They run into that one fool. They run into that one fucking ratchet ass broad. They'd be like, come on, just do a little bit. Just do a little bit. When you know damn well before you're about to do that dope, that's it, homie. You know damn well in the back of your head, you're going to sit here and do that, and it's over with, homie. It's all downhill from there. And to me, it's just like, don't do it, man. And it is. It's having the balls. It's having the backbone to say, you know what? Not Charlie. I'm done with this shit, homie. I'm done with this life. I'm done living in the pits, homie, because that's what it is. I'm done living that way. And I've been there myself. That's why I speak as much of it as I do, brother. I've been there myself where I just didn't care about my life, didn't love myself, didn't care for myself, didn't like myself at all, homie. So if I don't like me, I don't like you. And that's what's going on in the streets that keeps fueling the same old shit going back and forth. And hopefully somebody can listen to this one day or even now and say like, hey, homie, this fool's right. This is bullshit. And it is bullshit. But some people just, it hurts them here. And that's what it is, brother. It's that lifestyle was a lifestyle that we lived for decades and decades. And luckily now the youth more and more are starting to realize that it's not the path we should take or want to take. But unfortunately, the same youth that are not taking the gang path are using drugs too much, are going to the dope, are going to the fentanyl, are going to the heroin, are going to the... And unless we actually sit there and educate our youth and educate your sons, educate your daughters, educate your cousins, whatever it is, and be that role model, they're going to fall into that same cycle. It may not be gangs, but there's something worse than gangs now, people. It's called drugs. And drugs is like never before, homie. Never before. So, sorry, I went on my little rant there, but sometimes I got to do that, man. That's right, Gil. We are the same. There is a ghetto everywhere. There it is, homie. That's exactly what it is, Carnal. There is a ghetto everywhere. It's all the same. Gil, get Gold Toes on your show. You know what? I don't know if you're the one that hit me up. Gold Toes, I'm going to check him out, man. I think he's a homie from, is he from San Francisco? I don't know if you were the one that hit me up on Instagram, but I'll definitely check him out. If he's a go homie, I'm down with it, man. Homie, who's a little gay. Atomic Frog, is that you? He said everybody has that homie that's a little gay. That might be you, Atomic Frog. Come on, homie. You come out the closet on my channel, homie. Atomic Frog, come out the closet, homie. And we all bleed, homie. You ever been to Mexico? Yeah, but I've only been to like Ensenada, Rosarito. I think over by El Bufador. I've never really sat there. My wife wants to go. She's from Mexico and she wants to go out there and we got to go. I'm just a little bit hesitant to go there. Every hood has a Popeye hunting for that chonchon, carnal. Gabriel Stefan, they're looking for your chonchon, homie. If your big homie tells you go do dirt, he ain't your real homie, carnal. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, I remember being there, but I won't tell you go. I'll be like, come on, fool, let's go do it. I'm doing it with you, But yeah, as a big homie, that's me about in my 20s, right? But as a homie, 30, 40 years old, trying to tell some young guy to go get a gun, knowing damn well he's going to do that jale. And if he gets busted, he's going to be in the joint with the same guys that he was trying to kill in the streets. And now they're running. It makes no sense. I mean, if you think about it, it makes no sense, carnal. But it is what it is, man. Cholo, I work hard every day. Been to state 4.5 years. Feds 36 months. I changed my life. I still function with my hood. But I represent now. Don't bang. There you go, G-Mill. That's what's up. I mean, that's what we're supposed to do, man. We're supposed to go out there and represent our neighborhoods still, but in a positive way. Be that role model to the younger homies. Like, damn, look at this homie, man. G-Miller just got the joint. He did 4.5 years. He did this much time in the feds. This vato's working now. He's taking care of his family. He's doing his life. These guys see that. Don't sit there and think that these young guys don't see that, homie. They see that. The thing is, it's so hard as a gang member to walk away. You can sit there and show them the door. You can sit there and show them the door and be like, hey, fool, here's the door, fool. Here's how you get out. You work, you do this, you do that. And there's guys that just can't open the door because you can show them the door, but they're the only ones who have the key. As an individual, you're the only one who has the key. And when you open that door and walk out, you got to leave your ego at that door. You got to leave your pride at that door. And that is the biggest killer of us all, homie. That ego and pride to sit there and say, you know what, homie? I don't bang anymore. I ain't down for the hood like that anymore. Do I love my neighborhood? Hell yeah, I love my neighborhood. I always will, homie. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I will always love my neighborhood. But I'm going to sit here and kill somebody from my hood? Absolutely not. Am I going to die from my? Absolutely not, homie. I got a family that I would do that for. A family that loves me and I'm trying to take care of them. They're taking care of me. Them all day long, homie. I will kill, die, bleed for my family all day long, homie. That's my family. The hood is the hood, homie. It's a whole different thing, brother. But that's the problem that a lot of us just can't sit there and walk away from. It is the pride. It is the ego. I can't tell you how many homies I've walked up to that door pretty much and showed them, hey, homie, get out the game, homie. Here it is. And some of them have told me, hey, fool, it's hard. I can't let go. And I get it. I get it because I was there. But one day, you're going to let go, believe it or not, or it's going to let you go. That's just the way it works. You're gonna find yourself upstate doing 10, 20, 30 years, homie. It ain't going to be there for you no more. It's going to be very rare you got any homies still chopping it up with you. It's going to be very rare you still got any homies sending you any green cards, sending you any money. It's going to be very rare, homie. And I know this from facts and reality. Like, I'm not speaking as some fucking square guy who don't know the game, homie. That's what I'm saying. People sit there, they hear you speak a little bit articulate, they think, you're just a lame. Simon. You tell me that when you're in the joint, homie. Write me a letra, carnal. Let me know how that works out for you, homie. It's just a sad thing because we know the truth. We know the truth that this shit's killing us. This shit's destroying us. It's an endless cycle. But we continue to do it, homie. It's a damn shame, man. But it is what it is, man. All right, man. So I've been going for a little bit. I don't know why. Everybody went to prison for a few. No more gang. Tell him, Gil. I'm trying, homie. I'm trying, man. There is no way to represent a gang neighborhood in a positive way. No. Salazar. I'm from North Hollywood. I think I represent my city in a positive way. Do I not? I'm not sitting here telling fools to go out there and blow somebody's head off. I'm not saying nah. If I get somebody to get at me, and this happened a little bit after the handball tournament, right? After the handball tournament, I had a guy from a certain neighborhood call me up. He calls me up. He tells me, hey, Gil, what's up, man? How you doing? I said, what's up, homie? What's going on, man? He's like, hey, man, one of my younger homies called me up right now. He said, your homies hit up over here on the block. They hit up a couple times, this and that. He's like, you know what, homie? To be completely honest with you, Gil, we just want to de-escalate it. We're not trying to get this shit. And that wasn't no guy, no punk shit. That's on some gangster shit he's getting at me, right? We just want to de-escalate it, this and that, right? I told him, check this out, homeboy. I am not out there on the streets like that, but I can connect you to somebody who is. Call my homie up. Hey, fool, this guy's trying to... All right, give my number. Boom. Chopped it up. Shit squashed, homie. That's it. Talk to the homies. Hey, dude, don't go over there riding these. That's it. That's what it takes. That's being a positive role model in your neighborhood because those guys that are my age or a little bit older are calling me because they know what could happen over some silly-ass shit of just some graffiti. Over some graffiti on somebody else's block, you can start getting people killed, man. But if me, as a former gangbanger, can't accept this guy's phone call and then call my homie and tell me, hey, fool, here you go. Let them deal with it. No, if they went to war, if that homie said, hey, that's on them, homie. At least I gave the message as a peacemaker. That's how you make peace in your neighborhoods. That's how you stop this shit from escalating, is we older heads start communicating with one another and diffuse the situation. It's all about diffusing situations. Because if you act a fool, you're going to get treated as such, homie. That's just how the streets work, carnal. There is no in between, carnal. If you act a fool, you're going to get treated as such, homie. If that vato calls me, I tell him go F himself, well, then what's going to happen? They're going to come over here bust on my younger homies. Then I get a phone call, hey, Gil, so-and-so got killed. And then back in my head, I'm like, damn, dude, I could have probably prevented that shit. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying not to get to that point. So anybody knows out here in the Valle, if they can call me. I'm not the guy. I will give you a number to the guy, or I'll find a guy who knows the guy who knows the guy. That's what it is, homie. So with all that being said, people, I think I'm just going a little bit too crazy in this thing, but that is where I'm from. That is what I'm trying to do. We're trying to do that. We're trying to politically awake the raza. We're trying to do so much more on this channel, man. I appreciate you guys. Let me get ready to get out of here real quick. But before I do, I want to, one last time, people. One last time. Come on, where you at? Dun, dun, dun. All right. 1 for Bob, 2 for Paco. 1 for Bob, and 2 for Paco. Also, all the members, get at me. I got some big stickers for you guys. The other guys, I got some smaller stickers. Hit me up. Also, I want to still say, hold on here. Dun, dun, dun. Where is the homie up here? The homie who donated on that super chat, man. I both you guys, I definitely appreciate you guys. I'm gonna sit on the horn right now, send that over. Hit me up on my email, AmericanOneCholo@gmail.com, AmericanOneCholo@gmail.com. I will hook you up with some stuff. Hit me up. I got you, player. I appreciate you. Who's trying to tap in before? We got somebody tapping in before we go. All right, let's see what you got. Hello. What's happening?
Say salute your channel, and I feel the channel. I really like what you're doing. I just want to let you know I appreciate what you're doing.
That's right, my man. Hey, man, I appreciate you and everybody else who watches, man. Thank you for the support, my man.
All right, I know you got to go, but I'm letting you know I appreciate everything you're doing.
Nah, thank you, my man. I appreciate you, man. That's beautiful. And there you go, players. That's what it's about. It's about pushing that positive message, pushing that knowledge, pushing that real shit, homie, that real raw stuff that a lot of people just can't handle. God bless you guys.